The heartbreaking story of Nadia Malik disappearance in America. Today, we are going to tell you a true and heartbreaking story about a 22-year-old innocent girl who was murdered. But in this case, there is no murder weapon, no evidence, no motive, and no witnesses. You might be wondering how a murder can happen without a killer. But this case is exactly like that. It shook an American city, and the world knows it as the Nadia Malik missing case. Let's dive into the details of this mysterious story. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so, and hit the bell icon. Now, let's start the story. This is the story of Nadia Malik, a girl of Indian origin who lived with her family in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Nadia was a bright student since childhood. When she was around 15 to 16 years old, she met Bhupinder, Gagan Singh, a boy also of Indian origin who lived in Philadelphia. After meeting Bhupinder, Nadia's life took a turn. She became obsessed with him, spending all her time talking to him or about him. She even started meeting him against her family's wishes. Her studies took a backseat and her family grew, worried. They tried to reason with her, but Nadia was completely lost in Bhupinder's love. Eventually, Nadia cut ties with her family and started living with Bhupinder. They didn't get married but had a son together. Over time, Nadia's family grew, and by 2012, she was a mother of 3 children. Everything seemed fine until a tragic incident occurred on February 28, 2012. One day, Nadia and Bhupinder went out with their 3-month-old daughter, Alina Singh. While they were in the market, Alina started having trouble breathing. Nadia and Bhupinder tried to help her, but her condition didn't improve. In a shocking move, Bhupinder left Nadia alone with the dying child, saying, "You handle it. Call the police. I don't know anything." Before Nadia could react, the baby passed away. The police and medical team arrived, but it was too late. The cause of death remained a mystery, and Bhupinder's sudden escape raised suspicions. However, no evidence was found to prove foul play. After this incident, Nadia's family tried to convince her to leave Bhupinder, but she refused. Her relationship with Bhupinder deteriorated, and they often fought. Bhupinder even became physically abusive. Nadia eventually decided to leave him and started focusing on her studies again. She began preparing for medical entrance exams and even got accepted for a pre-medical test in January 2014. However, in February 2014, Bhupinder found out about Nadia's new boyfriend, Thomas Singh, a former US Army soldier. This led to a violent fight between Nadia and Bhupinder, during which Bhupinder physically assaulted her. Nadia finally decided to leave him for good, but Bhupinder refused to let her go. He even threatened Thomas, warning him to stay away from him. Nadia on February 9, 2014, Nadia called her brother, Nadia Malik, for help. Khalid spoke to Bhupinder over the phone, but the conversation turned into an argument. In the background, Nadia could be heard crying, saying, "He won't let me leave the house. He has trapped me. Save me." The call ended abruptly, and Khalid couldn't reach Nadia or Bhupinder afterward. He immediately informed the police. The police searched Bhupinder's house, but found no trace of him or Nadia. On February 10, 2014, Nadia's family officially filed a missing report. Bhupinder's black Nissan car was also missing, and the police issued an alert for it. Over the next few days, Khalid received several text messages from Nadia's phone, sent by Bhupinder. In the messages, Bhupinder taunted Khalid, saying, "You lost. I won. She will never come back." He even challenged Khalid to search the entire US for Nadia, claiming she would never be found. On February 11, 2014, Bhupinder sent more messages demanding money in exchange for information about Nadia. He threatened that if the money wasn't sent, Khalid and Thomas would never hear Nadia's voice again. Meanwhile, the police tracked the phone's location, which showed movement from Philadelphia to Washington and then to New York. However, the trail went cold in Ohio. On February 20th, 2014, an anonymous caller informed the police about a black Nissan car parked in Marble Township. The police found the car covered in snow, with 8 parking tickets on it. Inside the car, under a pile of clothes, they discovered Nadia's lifeless body. She was only 22 years old. The autopsy revealed no signs of physical trauma, and the cause of death remained unclear. Samples were sent to a forensic lab, but even after 8 months, the results were inconclusive. The police suspected Bhupinder of poisoning Nadia, but there was no evidence to prove it. The case was eventually closed, and Bhupinder walked free. In 2018, a local court ordered Bhupinder to pay $10 million to Nadia's family. But justice for Nadia's murder remains elusive. The identity of the anonymous caller who tipped off the police about the car is still unknown. Some believe it was a person who noticed the car parked for days and connected it to the news about Nadia's disappearance. So, who do you think killed Nadia? How was she murdered without leaving any evidence? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you like this story, please like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more such true crime stories. Thank you.